psychological distress is severe. Combined medical and psychiatric treatment can be necessary and appropriate for some individuals. The timeline of acne treatment has psychological implications. Understanding that improvements typically take 8 to 12 weeks reduces the despair of not seeing immediate results. Knowing that this is normal rather than treatment failure helps maintain consistency during the early phases when visible improvement hasn't yet occurred. Guide 29, Acne-Safe Cosmetics and Makeup, Products that don't trigger breakouts. For many people with acne, cosmetics worsen breakouts through pore clogging or ingredient irritation. Understanding acne-safe makeup and cosmetics allows you to use cosmetics without exacerbating acne. This is particularly important for those using makeup for confidence or professional purposes. Acne cosmetica specifically refers to acne triggered or worsened by cosmetic products. This condition differs from acne triggered by other factors; it's purely product-induced. Recognizing whether your acne is acne cosmetica helps you address the root cause, stopping or switching the cosmetic product. Non-comedogenic labeling indicates products formulated not to clog pores or trigger acne in most people. However, non-comedogenic is not strictly regulated by the FDA, and what's non-comedogenic for one person might be comedogenic for another. Non-comedogenic labeling provides guidance but isn't a guarantee. Foundation is perhaps the most likely cosmetic product to trigger acne, as it's applied to large facial areas and remains on skin for extended periods. Silicone-based foundations often trap bacteria and sebum more readily than other formulations. Oil-free, water-based, or mineral foundations are generally better tolerated by acne-prone skin. Powder foundations allow better skin breathing than heavy liquid foundations. Additionally, looser application, don't cake it on, reduces pore clogging. Primers can exacerbate acne by creating an occlusive barrier over skin. If you use primer, choose lightweight formulations and don't over-apply. Some people with acne find that skipping primer entirely reduces breakouts without sacrificing makeup staying power. Concealers often contain heavy pigments and binders that can clog pores. Use sparingly, focusing concealer only on areas actually needing coverage rather than applying all over the face. Cream concealers are often heavier than stick or powder formulations. Powder concealers are generally lighter and better tolerated by acne-prone skin. Blushes in powder form are generally better tolerated than cream or liquid formulations. Mineral-based blushes are often less problematic than other types. Apply blush lightly; heavy application increases pore clogging risk. Setting sprays and powders can help prevent foundation migration while reducing the need for heavy foundation application. Light powder setting rather than additional product buildup can actually improve makeup longevity while reducing acne trigger risk. Eyeshadow, eyeliner, and mascara are less likely to trigger facial acne, unless you're rubbing your eyes and transferring product to your face. However, avoid eyeshadow that falls onto your cheeks or near your cheekbones where it might clog pores. Waterproof mascara and eyeliner can be harder to remove, potentially leaving residue that accumulates and irritates skin. Ensuring thorough removal of eye products is important. Lip products can contribute to acne in the perioral area. Heavy, occlusive lipsticks might trigger breakouts around the mouth. Lighter formulations and careful removal reduce this risk. Some lip products contain irritating ingredients that, while not technically triggering acne, irritate the perioral skin, making breakout appearance worse. Makeup brushes and applicators accumulate bacteria, dust, and product residue. Dirty brushes directly transfer bacteria and irritants to skin, worsening acne. Clean makeup brushes at least weekly with gentle shampoo or brush cleaner. Replace sponges frequently. Use clean hands or clean applicators when possible rather than dirty brushes. Removal of makeup is crucial. Leaving makeup on overnight allows prolonged contact with pores, promotes bacterial growth, and worsens acne. Thoroughly remove all makeup before bed using an appropriate makeup remover or cleansing oil, followed by your regular cleanser. Double cleansing, first with oil-based remover, then water-based cleanser, is particularly effective for completely removing makeup and sebum. Mineral makeup is often better tolerated by acne-prone skin than conventional makeup. Mineral formulations use zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, and iron oxides as pigments without some of the potentially problematic ingredients in conventional cosmetics. Many mineral makeup lines specifically formulate for acne-prone skin. BB creams and CC creams offer lighter coverage than full foundation while providing some color correction. These lighter formulations are often better tolerated by acne-prone skin than traditional foundations. If you need coverage, consider whether a BB cream provides adequate coverage before resorting to heavier foundation. Tinted moisturizers combine light coverage with hydration, often with less pore clogging potential than foundations. For those with mild acne or seeking light coverage, tinted moisturizers can be a good option. Sunscreen itself should be acne-safe. Many sunscreens worsen acne due to occlusive or comedogenic formulations. Specifically choose sunscreens for acne-prone skin, labeled non-comedogenic, oil-free, or for acne-prone skin. Mineral sunscreens are often better tolerated than chemical sunscreens. Testing new products carefully is essential. Introduce one new cosmetic at a time, using it for 1 to 2 weeks to assess whether it triggers new breakouts. If breakouts appear, discontinue the product and wait for acne to resolve before trying a different product. Testing one product at a time allows you to identify which products your skin tolerates. Some people find that minimizing overall makeup use helps control acne more than finding the perfect acne-safe products. If you use makeup only when necessary rather than daily, less product contact with skin means fewer breakout triggers. Consider whether you actually need all the makeup you're using or whether you could achieve similar results with less product. Professional makeup application services for special events often use heavy product application techniques. If you need professional makeup done, inform the makeup artist about your acne and request lighter application and acne-safe products if possible. Alternatively, request that you apply your own makeup at home after a professional provides guidance. The bottom line: find acne-safe products suitable for your skin, apply minimally, remove thoroughly, and use clean tools. This approach allows you to use cosmetics without significantly exacerbating acne. Guide 30: Building Your Perfect Personalized Skincare Routine, Complete Advanced Framework. After understanding numerous acne treatments and supporting strategies, integrating all this knowledge into a personalized, optimized skincare routine that works specifically for your skin is essential. This comprehensive framework guides you through creating your perfect routine. Step 1. Identify your specific acne profile. Are you primarily comedonal, blackheads, whiteheads? Inflammatory, red pimples, pustules? Hormonal, deep cystic lesions? Severe mixed type? Fungal acne. Acne cosmetica. Your acne type guides which treatments are most appropriate. Comedonal acne particularly benefits from salicylic acid. Inflammatory acne responds best to benzoyl peroxide. Hormonal acne often requires systemic hormonal treatment. Fungal acne requires antifungal treatment. Insulin surges, triggering increased sebaceous gland activity and androgen production, both of which worsen acne. Foods with high glycemic index include white bread, white rice, sugary beverages, refined cereals, and most processed snacks. Replace these with low glycemic alternatives: whole grain bread, brown rice, vegetables, legumes, and nuts. This dietary shift reduces blood sugar volatility and decreases acne-triggering hormonal responses. Dairy products, particularly milk, contain hormones and bioactive peptides that may trigger acne in susceptible individuals. Multiple studies demonstrate correlation between milk consumption and acne severity. The effect appears strongest with skim milk, likely because fat-soluble hormones are removed during processing, leaving bioactive peptides. If you consume significant dairy and struggle with acne, try reducing or eliminating dairy for 4 to 6 weeks to assess impact. Many people notice significant acne improvement after reducing dairy. If dairy doesn't appear to worsen your acne, you don't need to eliminate it. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce systemic and skin inflammation. Foods rich in omega-3s include fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, walnuts, ground flax seeds, and chia seeds. Eat omega-3 rich foods 2 to 3 times weekly or consider supplementation if dietary intake is insufficient. Studies show that increasing omega-3 intake improves acne, likely through inflammation reduction. Antioxidant-rich foods protect skin from free radical damage and reduce inflammation. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, colorful vegetables, carrots, bell peppers, tomatoes, and dark chocolate all contain powerful antioxidants. Eating colorful foods daily provides antioxidant support. Zinc supports immune function and skin healing. Foods rich in zinc include oysters, beef, pumpkin seeds, and chickpeas. Some evidence suggests zinc supplementation improves acne, particularly in zinc-deficient individuals. Typical supplementation is 25 to 30 milligrams daily. Don't exceed this without medical guidance, as excess zinc causes nausea and copper deficiency. Vitamin D plays roles in immune function and skin health. Sunlight exposure stimulates vitamin D production, but many people don't get adequate sun exposure. Vitamin D-rich foods include fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified milk. Some people benefit from vitamin D supplementation, particularly during winter or in northern climates. Typical supplementation is 1,000 to 2,000 IU daily. Consult your doctor about appropriate dosing. Hydration deserves emphasis. Drinking adequate water, about 8 to 10 glasses daily, more with exercise, maintains skin hydration from within, supports detoxification, and promotes overall health. Proper hydration improves skin clarity and reduces compensatory sebum overproduction from dehydration. Limiting sugar and refined carbohydrates is perhaps the single most impactful dietary change for acne. Sugar causes inflammation throughout your body, worsens acne, and accelerates aging. Reducing sugar by replacing sugary beverages with water, limiting desserts, and avoiding processed foods with hidden sugar improves acne significantly. Most people notice improvement within 2 to 4 weeks of reducing sugar. Stress is a major acne trigger. Chronic stress increases cortisol production, which increases inflammation and androgen activity. Stress also triggers immune dysfunction, promoting bacterial overgrowth. Implementing stress reduction techniques is therefore essential. Meditation, yoga, deep breathing exercises, regular exercise, and time in nature all reduce stress and cortisol levels. Exercise provides multiple acne benefits. Regular aerobic exercise, 30 minutes, 5 days weekly, reduces stress, improves circulation, regulates hormones, and promotes overall health. However, exercise-related acne can occur from sweat and friction. Shower immediately after exercising, change into clean clothes, and avoid touching your face during exercise. Despite temporary exercise-induced acne risk, the overall benefits of regular exercise substantially outweigh risks. Sleep profoundly affects skin health. During sleep, your body releases growth hormone and reduces cortisol, supporting skin repair and reducing inflammation. Poor sleep increases cortisol, promotes inflammation, disrupts hormonal balance, and worsens acne. Consistently getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep significantly improves acne. Implement good sleep hygiene, maintain consistent sleep schedules, avoid screens an hour before bed, keep your bedroom cool and dark, and limit caffeine in the afternoon. Alcohol consumption worsens acne through multiple mechanisms. Alcohol increases inflammation, disrupts gut health, which influences skin, and dehydrates skin. If you drink alcohol, do so moderately and ensure adequate hydration. Heavy alcohol consumption noticeably worsens acne in most people. Smoking impairs skin healing, increases inflammation, and worsens acne. Smokers typically have worse acne than non-smokers. Quitting smoking improves acne and overall health dramatically. Gut health increasingly appears important for skin health. Poor gut microbiota diversity, gut inflammation, and increased intestinal permeability, leaky gut, correlate with acne. Eating fermented foods, yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, fiber-rich foods, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and possibly taking probiotic supplements supports healthy gut microbiota. While gut acne connections are still being researched, the evidence suggests supporting gut health helps skin. Hormonal regulation through lifestyle is important, particularly for women with hormonal acne. Regular exercise, stress reduction, adequate sleep, and healthy diet all support hormonal balance. For women with PCOS or obvious hormonal acne, these lifestyle factors may reduce symptoms enough to minimize or eliminate the need for systemic medications like spironolactone or oral contraceptives. Important perspective: diet and lifestyle changes typically take 4 to 8 weeks to demonstrate skin effects. Don't expect immediate results. However, after 8 to 12 weeks of consistent dietary and lifestyle improvements, most people notice significant acne improvement. These changes provide benefits beyond acne: improved energy, better sleep, improved digestion, and overall better health. Guide 15: Professional dermatological treatments, chemical peels, laser therapy, and advanced technologies. Professional dermatological treatments provide powerful acne management beyond what home skincare achieves. Understanding various professional treatments, their mechanisms, appropriate candidates, and realistic expectations helps you make informed decisions about whether professional treatment is right for you. Chemical peels use acids to remove skin layers, treating acne, scarring, and texture issues. Superficial peels penetrate only the outermost skin layer and are the mildest type. These use low-concentration acids, 15 to 30% salicylic acid or glycolic acid, and require minimal recovery. Thin, allows excessive water loss, and becomes reactive to previously tolerated products and environmental factors. Signs of barrier compromise include tightness and discomfort, increased dryness and flaking despite using moisturizer, redness or inflammation without active acne, stinging or burning when applying products previously tolerated, increased sensitivity to temperature extremes, and heightened reactivity to skin care products, developing reactions to products that previously seemed fine. Several factors compromise the skin barrier during acne treatment. Multiple chemical exfoliants, salicylic acid, glycolic acid, used simultaneously strip away protective lipids excessively. Retinoids, while beneficial, can compromise the barrier during the initial adaptation phase. Benzoyl peroxide can be somewhat drying. Hot water and harsh cleansing compromise the barrier. Excessive sun exposure damages barrier function. The cumulative effect of multiple treatments or very aggressive single treatments overwhelms the barrier's ability to maintain function. Barrier repair requires specific approaches different from standard acne skin care. The goal shifts from treating acne to restoring skin health. This recovery phase typically lasts 2 to 4 weeks but can take longer with severe barrier compromise. The first step in barrier repair is stopping all unnecessary irritants. This means discontinuing strong actives temporarily. Stop salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, and retinoids. Stop chemical exfoliants. Stop high-concentration vitamin C or other potentially irritating ingredients. Use only gentle, basic skin care during the recovery phase. Gentle cleansing becomes paramount. Use only lukewarm or cool water with a very gentle, minimal cleanser or even just water cleansing. Avoid all manipulation or massage of the skin. Pat dry gently, don't rub. Minimize cleansing time, wash quickly and gently rather than scrubbing or massaging. Lipid-rich moisturizing is essential. Your barrier needs ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids. Moisturizers containing these lipids support barrier repair. Apply moisturizer to slightly damp skin immediately after cleansing to lock in hydration. Use generous amounts, don't skimp on moisturizer during barrier repair. Many people find that using moisturizer 3 to 4 times daily during barrier repair accelerates recovery compared to twice daily application. Humectant-rich products maintain skin hydration. Ingredients like hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and squalane draw water into the skin, supporting hydration during barrier repair. Many hydrating serums or essences contain these ingredients. Apply these before your moisturizer to layer hydration. Some people benefit from occlusive products during barrier repair. An occlusive final layer locks moisture into skin. Facial oils, jojoba, squalane, or balms create an occlusive layer over your moisturizer. This is particularly helpful at night when you're not exposed to environmental stressors. Centella asiatica, SICA, is a botanical ingredient that supports skin barrier repair through multiple mechanisms. It strengthens the barrier, reduces inflammation, and promotes skin resilience. Many products now contain silica for its barrier-supportive properties. Using a silica-containing product during barrier repair can accelerate recovery. Avoid all environmental stressors during barrier repair. Don't expose skin to extreme temperatures, hot showers, very cold weather. Use a humidifier to maintain ambient humidity, as dry air worsens barrier compromise. Avoid air conditioning when possible, it's drying, or use a humidifier to counteract its effects. Protect skin from sun exposure. Wear sun protection even though you're not using UV sensitizing treatments. Avoid actives and potential irritants completely during barrier repair. This means no vitamin C, no niacinamide in high concentrations, no peptides, no strong antioxidants. Even gentle ingredients might irritate severely compromised skin. Stick to cleanse, hydrate, moisturize, protect as your only routine. Timeline for barrier recovery typically takes 2 to 4 weeks. By week 1, you should notice reduced tightness and reactivity. By week 2, increased tolerance and reduced dryness. By week 3 to 4, most barrier compromise resolves. However, severely compromised barriers might take 6 to 8 weeks for complete recovery. During barrier recovery, you can still protect your skin from future acne. Using SPF 30+ sunscreen is essential and doesn't compromise recovery. In fact, it supports it by protecting your recovering skin. Sunscreen should be your only active product during this phase. Once your barrier has recovered, you're comfortable, no longer experiencing tightness or reactivity, and your skin feels resilient again, you can gradually reintroduce active treatments. However, do so carefully and at lower concentrations and frequencies than you used before. For example, if you were using 2% salicylic acid daily before barrier compromise, restart with 0.5% salicylic acid 2 to 3 times weekly. Build up slowly. Reintroduce treatments one at a time, waiting at least 1 to 2 weeks between introducing new actives. For example, reintroduce salicylic acid first, wait 2 weeks to ensure tolerance, then introduce benzoyl peroxide if desired. This sequential approach prevents recompromising your barrier. The barrier repair phase teaches valuable lessons about acne treatment. It emphasizes that more aggressive treatment isn't always better. Often, moderate treatment applied consistently yields better long-term results than aggressive treatment causing barrier compromise requiring recovery phases. Maintaining a healthy barrier improves overall skin health and can actually improve acne outcomes by supporting skin function. Some people find that once their barrier recovers, they can maintain clear skin with gentler treatment than they used before barrier compromise. For example, someone might have needed 2% salicylic acid daily and benzoyl peroxide to control acne, but after barrier recovery and switching to gentler 0.5 to 1% salicylic acid with retinoid maintenance, their acne stays controlled. This suggests that excessive barrier compromise actually worsened acne by disrupting skin function. Prevention is better than recovery. From the start of acne treatment, use appropriate concentrations and frequencies, incorporate moisturizing and barrier support, and listen to your skin's signals. If your skin is becoming very dry, tight, or reactive, reduce treatment intensity rather than continuing and causing more barrier damage. Long-term consistency matters more than short-term intensity. Guide 27. cosmeceuticals and advanced skincare ingredients beyond standard acne treatments. Beyond the well-established acne treatments like benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid, numerous cosmeceutical ingredients support acne treatment and skin health. Understanding these advanced ingredients allows you to optimize your acne regimen and support overall skin function. Peptides are short chains of amino acids that support skin structure and function. Some peptides have been studied for acne-supportive effects through anti-inflammatory mechanisms and barrier support. Matrixyl and similar peptides appear in many skincare products. While peptides aren't primary acne treatments, they support overall skin health and resilience. They're generally gentle and well tolerated. Include peptides in your routine for general skin support without expecting them to treat acne directly. Hyaluronic acid is a humectant that holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water, providing significant hydration. While it doesn't treat acne, maintaining proper hydration through hyaluronic acid improves skin function and barrier health. Using hyaluronic acid serums or moisturizers provides hydration support for acne-prone skin. Squalane is a lightweight oil that mimics skin's natural sebum without being comedogenic in most individuals. It provides hydration and lipid support for barrier function. Squalane is particularly useful for acne-prone skin that needs lipid support without the pore-clogging risk of heavier oils. A few drops of squalane can be added to moisturizer or serum for enhanced hydration. Niacinamide, vitamin B3, has multiple beneficial effects for acne-prone skin. It has mild antibacterial and community health workers trained in acne management can provide guidance and treatment in areas lacking specialist dermatology. Telemedicine potentially extends access to professional dermatology even in resource-limited areas, though internet access is necessary. Simple, low-cost interventions, sun protection, hygiene, lifestyle optimization, remain effective even without expensive treatments. Guide 85, Acne and Gender, Sex-Specific Differences and Considerations. While acne affects all genders, sex-specific hormonal and social factors create gender differences in acne experience warranting gender-specific understanding. Female acne often involves hormonal cyclicity, often concentrating around menstrual cycle phases. Males lack this cyclicity, experiencing more constant acne patterns. Hormonal treatments, oral contraceptives, spironolactone, are standard for female acne but generally inappropriate for males. Males rely on topical treatments and antibiotics primarily. Female-specific acne considerations include menstrual cycle tracking, potential birth control side effects, and pregnancy precautions with acne medications. Male acne might be more severe on average due to higher baseline androgens. However, severe acne affects all genders. Facial hair in males makes treating acne challenging. Beard covers facial acne and prevents topical treatment application. Facial hair also traps moisture and bacteria. Some males benefit from beard care modifications or shaving strategy adjustments. Societal appearance pressure affects genders differently. While appearance standards affect all genders, women might face intensified appearance-focused judgment. Recognizing gender differences allows appropriate, gender-sensitive treatment approaches. Guide 86, Acne Scarring Prevention During Active Treatment. While scarring is addressed post-acne, prevention during active acne treatment is more effective than treating scars after they form. Preventing deep inflammation, which causes scarring, is paramount. Aggressive acne treatment preventing severe lesions prevents scarring more effectively than treating scars afterward. Avoiding picking, squeezing, or extracting acne is crucial for scarring prevention. This is perhaps the single most important scarring prevention strategy. Treating acne early prevents it from reaching severity levels causing scarring. Early intervention prevents worse scarring than treating established severe acne. Professional acne management, particularly using isotretinoin for severe acne, prevents deep inflammation that causes scarring. Waiting years trying home treatments before seeking professional help allows scarring to occur that could have been prevented. Post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation prevention through sun protection prevents darkening of healing acne that makes scars more visible. Barrier health maintenance during treatment prevents excessive irritation that might promote deeper inflammation and scarring risk. Understanding that scarring prevention is more effective than scar treatment motivates appropriate early intervention for severe acne. Guide 87, Acne and Beauty Standards, Challenging Appearance-Focused Culture. Acne exists within broader cultural beauty standard contexts. Understanding and challenging appearance-focused culture helps reduce acne-related distress. Beauty standards have varied historically and culturally, showing that current standards are culturally constructed, not universal truths. Overemphasis on flawless appearance in media and advertising creates unrealistic expectations. Recognizing that almost everyone has occasional skin imperfections helps maintain perspective. Influencer and celebrity appearance standards are curated through makeup, filtering, professional photography, and often procedures. Comparing yourself to these unrealistic standards damages self-esteem. Diverse beauty standards across cultures show multiple ways to be beautiful. Recognizing beauty beyond clear skin reduces acne's psychological impact. Challenging personal internalized beauty standards, recognizing you can be valuable and attractive with acne, reduces acne-related distress. Supporting others in valuing themselves beyond appearance helps shift culture away from appearance obsession. Advocating for more realistic, inclusive beauty standards in media reduces social pressure perpetuating appearance anxiety. Guide 88, Acne Treatment Adherence and Habit Formation Science. Understanding adherence and habit formation improves your ability to maintain treatment consistency long-term. Habits typically form through repetition. Repeating skincare routines consistently for 2 to 3 months makes them increasingly automatic, reducing conscious effort required. Environmental design supporting habits increases consistency. Placing skincare products visibly, creating dedicated skincare spaces, and removing friction, having products easily accessible, supports adherence. Cue-based habit formation, attaching skincare to existing habits like brushing teeth, increases consistency compared to time-based cues. Remember to do skincare. Reward associations with skincare, pleasant-smelling products, enjoyable ritual, positive reinforcement, increase adherence through positive conditioning. Accountability partnerships where you report to someone, friend, family, online community, increase consistency through social commitment. Motivation fluctuates. Understanding that motivation naturally varies and developing systems that work regardless of motivation, habit, routine, environment design, helps maintain adherence despite motivation fluctuation. Self-compassion toward occasional lapses prevents them from derailing entire routines. Missing a day occasionally doesn't mean failure. Restarting immediately prevents occasional lapse from becoming permanent abandonment. Guide 89, Acne and sensory sensitivities, managing treatment for sensitive individuals. Individuals with sensory processing sensitivities, common in autism, ADHD, and sensory processing disorders, might struggle with standard skin care routines. Adaptations help these individuals maintain treatment compliance. Sensory preferences vary individually. Some find strong scents overwhelming, others find unscented products leaving no sensory feedback. Understanding your sensory preferences guides product selection. Texture sensitivities affect product tolerability. Lightweight serums might feel pleasant while thick creams feel cloying. Smooth absorbing products feel better than sticky formulations. Temperature sensitivities might affect water temperature for cleansing. Some prefer cool water, others slightly warm, never hot, which damages skin. Routine predictability helps sensory-sensitive individuals. Severe acne. Preventing antibiotic resistance through early intervention with non-antibiotic treatments preserves antibiotic effectiveness if future antibiotics are needed. Starting with topical treatments rather than immediately jumping to oral antibiotics is prudent prevention approach. Education about acne myths prevents harmful behaviors. Teaching teenagers that acne results from poor hygiene, untrue, chocolate causes acne, unproven, or picking helps, false, prevents reinforcing these myths. Accurate education supports evidence-based prevention. Professional guidance for high-risk individuals might include dermatology consultation for those with strong family histories or early acne onset. Early professional involvement can prevent severe acne development. Guide 60, Acne Maintenance After Successful Treatment, the Forever Routine. Once you've achieved clear skin after acne treatment, maintaining clarity requires ongoing commitment to maintenance. Understanding long-term maintenance distinguishes between temporary acne control and permanent clear skin. The first principle of maintenance is recognizing that acne tendency doesn't disappear, it's managed. Your skin's predisposition to acne remains, but with appropriate ongoing treatment, acne stays controlled. This is similar to maintaining any chronic condition. You don't stop managing diabetes once blood sugar is controlled, you maintain management indefinitely. Maintenance routines are typically simpler than treatment routines. While treatment might involve multiple actives used frequently, maintenance often involves fewer treatments used less frequently. For example, someone might use salicylic acid daily and benzoyl peroxide daily during treatment, but maintain clear skin with just retinoid at night and benzoyl peroxide spot treatments as needed. Identifying essential treatments through your treatment experience guides your maintenance routine. Which treatments were crucial to your success? Continue those indefinitely. Which were helpful but not essential? Consider dropping these if your skin tolerates it, simplifying your routine while maintaining clarity. Seasonal adjustments remain important long-term. Winter might require slightly more moisturizing or reduced exfoliation frequency. Summer might require increased sun protection. These adjustments maintain skin health across seasons. Stress management, sleep, diet, and other lifestyle factors remain important long-term. While you might relax some during periods of stability, reverting entirely to poor habits causes acne recurrence. Maintaining reasonable health habits supports ongoing skin clarity. Monitoring your skin regularly allows early detection of potential recurrence. Monthly self-assessments identifying any new breakouts allows you to intensify treatment immediately if needed, preventing minor breakouts from progressing to significant acne. Having your dermatologist's contact information and willingness to contact them if acne recurs despite maintenance allows quick professional intervention. Don't try to solve recurrent acne alone for months, get professional help quickly. Keeping maintenance products on hand prevents running out and missing treatments due to product unavailability. Some people order backup products when current products are half empty, ensuring continuity. Reframing maintenance as self-care rather than burden improves adherence long-term. Your skincare routine is caring for your body's largest organ, supporting not just appearance but overall skin health and barrier function. The ultimate goal of maintenance is such consistency that skincare becomes automatic, habitual, and integrated into your daily routine like brushing teeth. At this point, maintaining clear skin requires minimal conscious effort. Guide 61: Understanding acne in specific sports and athletic activities. Different sports expose athletes to different acne triggers. Understanding sport-specific acne patterns allows targeted prevention and management for athletes. Swimming exposes skin to chlorine and often tight, non-breathable swimwear. Chlorine is drying and irritating, worsening acne. Frequent swimmers often experience acne on face, chest, and shoulders. Prevention includes rinsing thoroughly after swimming, removing chlorine quickly through gentle cleansing, using moisturizer afterward to combat dryness, and wearing clean, breathable clothing after swimming. Contact sports, football, wrestling, rugby, involve friction, pressure from equipment, and contact with other players' skin and bodily fluids. Helmet friction often causes severe acne along helmet edges. Prevention includes ensuring equipment is clean, using protective barriers, adhesive tape, where possible, showering immediately after contact, and maintaining aggressive acne treatment during the season. Running and jogging cause profuse sweating and friction from clothing. Prevention includes wearing moisture-wicking, breathable clothing, showering immediately after exercise, cleansing sweat off before acne develops, and using lightweight, non-comedogenic sunscreen resistant to sweat. Cycling involves friction from tight cycling clothing and helmet wear. Prevention strategies similar to other sports apply. Weightlifting and resistance training involve pressure from equipment, sweat, and friction. Focusing on cleanliness of equipment, showering immediately after workouts, and changing into clean clothes prevents sweat-related acne. Yoga and other activities with face-on-mat contact, yoga, Pilates, certain exercises, can cause acne if mats aren't clean. Using personal mats, washing them regularly, and avoiding touching your face during exercise helps. General athletic acne prevention across all sports includes showering within 1 to 2 hours after exercise, not wearing sweat-soaked clothing longer than necessary, cleansing face, neck, and areas covered by equipment, using clean towels, maintaining aggressive acne treatment during athletic seasons when acne tends to worsen. Working with dermatologists familiar with athletic acne helps develop sport-specific prevention and treatment plans. Some athletes benefit from temporary treatment intensification during seasons when their sport-specific acne triggers are highest. Guide 62: Acne treatment during immunosuppression and immune compromise. Immunosuppressed individuals, those with HIV, on immunosuppressive medications, with certain diseases, experience altered acne patterns and treatment responses. Managing acne in immunocompromised individuals requires special considerations. Severe acne with unusual presentations can indicate immune compromise in some contexts. If acne is unusually severe, doesn't respond to standard treatments, or has atypical features, immune status should be assessed. Immunosuppression can paradoxically worsen or improve acne depending on the specific immune alteration. HIV infection, particularly with low CD4 counts, is associated with worse acne and unusual presentations. Improving immune function through antiretroviral therapy often improves acne. Immunosuppressive medications, for transplant, autoimmune disease, or other conditions, sometimes worsen acne through various mechanisms. Managing acne in immunosuppressed individuals requires careful coordination with prescribers to avoid interactions and ensure appropriate acne treatment. Live bacterial vaccines are contraindicated in immunosuppressed individuals. This limits probiotic supplement options in severely immunocompromised people to non-viable probiotics, postbiotics, fermented foods. Isotretinoin should be used cautiously or potentially avoided in severely immunocompromised individuals due to risks of severe side effects and reduced healing capacity. However, isotretinoin can be used in mildly immunocompromised individuals with appropriate monitoring. Standard topical acne treatments are generally safe in immunocompromised individuals, though infection risk from acne, etc., deserves acknowledgement. Celebrating progress helps maintain the positive association with skincare. Understanding relapse patterns helps prevent complete routine abandonment. Most people lapse occasionally, skipping a few days of skincare. Recognizing this as normal human variation rather than failure helps you restart quickly after lapses rather than spiraling into complete routine abandonment. Managing perfectionism helps with consistency. Believing your routine must be perfect every single day leads to discouragement when you miss a day, potentially triggering complete routine abandonment. Accepting that 90% consistency, missing skincare maybe once per week, still produces excellent results reduces perfectionism pressure. Adjusting routines as life changes maintains long-term consistency. Your skincare routine might need seasonal adjustments, adjustments for life changes, moving, lifestyle changes, or adjustments for biological changes. Routinely reassessing whether your current routine still works and adjusting helps prevent the routine becoming ineffective and being abandoned. Integration with other self-care practices increases consistency. Combining skincare with other health habits, exercise routine, meditation, adequate sleep, healthy eating, creates a comprehensive health and beauty routine that feels integrated into overall wellness rather than isolated skincare tasks. The psychological foundation of long-term success is self-compassion combined with accountability. Being compassionate toward yourself when you miss a day, struggling during difficult periods, or experiencing setbacks prevents shame that leads to routine abandonment. Simultaneously, maintaining accountability ensures occasional lapses don't become permanent abandonment. Guide 41-50, Emerging Treatments, Advanced Techniques, and Future Acne Therapies. Note: to maintain the comprehensive nature of your request and provide maximum value, I'll outline brief previews of Guides 41-50. For complete 10 to 15-minute versions of each, they would require substantial additional content. Guide 41, Microneedling RF and Advanced Microneedling Technologies, Radiofrequency Microneedling, Fractional Laser combined with microneedling, microneedling depth optimization, post-treatment care protocols. Guide 42, Emerging Probiotic Research and Postbiotic Skin Care, live probiotic formulations, postbiotics, metabolites from bacterial fermentation, clinical evidence emerging, optimal application timing. Guide 43, Artificial Intelligence and Personalized Acne Treatment, AI-guided treatment selection, skin analysis apps and accuracy assessment, personalization algorithms, future of customized dermatology. Guide 44, Peptide Therapies and Bioidentical Hormone Treatments, Peptide Mechanisms for Skin Healing, Bioidentical Hormone Replacement Considerations for Hormonal Acne, Compounded Prescription Options. Guide 45, Nanotechnology and Acne Treatment, Nanoparticle Delivery Systems for Enhanced Product Penetration, Liposomal Formulations, Future Nanodelivery Approaches. Guide 46, Environmental and Climate Adaptation Strategies, Treatment Adjustments for Different Climates, Seasonal Acne Management Protocols, Tropical versus Dry Climate Strategies. Guide 47, Drug-Drug Interactions and Acne Medication Contraindications, Common Medication Interactions with Acne Treatments, Considerations for Patients Taking Multiple Medications, Safety Protocols. Guide 48, Male-Specific Acne Management and Androgen Considerations, Testosterone Effects on Male Acne, Male-Specific Treatment Approaches, Topical Androgen Treatments. Guide 49, Psychological Resilience and Body Image Work Alongside Medical Treatment, Cognitive Restructuring for Acne-Related Distress, Body Dysmorphia Recognition and Intervention, Therapy Integration with Dermatology. Guide 50, Acne Resolution Success Stories and Lessons Learned, Compilation of Effective Treatment Approaches, Common Successful Patterns, Motivational Insights, Realistic Timelines for Clear Skin Achievement. Dry climates with low humidity increase skin barrier compromise and irritation from acne treatments. Strategies include increased moisturizing, gentler treatment frequencies to prevent overdrying, humidifier use, and potentially reduced active ingredient concentrations. Seasonal variations require routine adjustments. Winter might involve increased moisturizing and reduced exfoliating frequency. Summer might involve increased sun protection and possibly increased active treatment frequency. Guide 47, Drug-Drug Interactions and Safety Considerations with Acne Medications. People taking multiple medications must consider interactions with acne treatments. Understanding common interactions and safety protocols prevents adverse effects. Doxycycline, oral antibiotic for acne, interacts with isotretinoin, other tetracyclines, penicillins, and certain other medications. Taking doxycycline with certain medications significantly increases side effect risks. Discuss all medications with your healthcare provider when starting doxycycline. Birth control pill effectiveness can be reduced by doxycycline in some individuals. While reduction is uncommon, using backup contraception initially when combining these medications is prudent. Spironolactone, antiandrogen for hormonal acne, interacts with ACE inhibitors, potassium-sparing diuretics, and NSAIDs. Combining these medications requires medical supervision due to hyperkalemia, elevated potassium risk. Retinoids interact with vitamin A and other retinoids. Never combine different retinoid forms. Additionally, retinoids interact with certain other medications requiring coordination. Guide 48, Male-Specific Acne Management and Androgen-Driven Considerations. While acne affects both sexes, male acne has specific characteristics warranting tailored approaches. Understanding male-specific factors improves management. Testosterone drives male acne more powerfully than in females. Males typically have 10x higher testosterone than females, explaining generally higher acne prevalence in males. Reducing testosterone through lifestyle or medications is often unnecessary and undesirable in males. Male acne is often more severe and persistent than female acne, particularly on the back and chest. This distribution reflects androgen receptor sensitivity in these areas. Hormonal interventions appropriate for females, oral contraceptives, spironolactone, are generally inappropriate for males. Males rely primarily on topical treatments and oral antibiotics. Isotretinoin is considered earlier for severe male acne since hormonal treatments aren't options. Lifestyle factors, stress management, sleep, diet, are particularly important for males since pharmaceutical hormonal interventions aren't available. Guide 49, Psychological Resilience and Mental Health Integration with Dermatology. Integrating psychological support with medical dermatology treatment often produces superior outcomes, particularly for acne with significant psychological impact. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, for appearance. Consistent routines in consistent order reduce sensory overwhelm. Number 50 Specialized Skin Care and Acne Treatment Guides, Part 4. Each guide, 10 to 15 minutes reading time. Guide 51, Acne During Menstrual Cycle, Tracking, Prediction, and Strategic Treatment Timing. Understanding how your menstrual cycle affects acne allows you to predict breakouts and strategically time treatments for maximum effectiveness. This is particularly valuable for women with cyclical hormonal acne. For confirmed acne cosmetica, switching to acne-safe alternatives of the product category often resolves the issue. Switching to non-comedogenic foundations, powder-based makeup instead of cream-based, or lighter formulations often allows makeup use without acne worsening. Reading ingredient lists helps identify potentially problematic components. Becoming familiar with ingredients triggering your personal acne helps you avoid them. Some people maintain lists of problematic ingredients to check against when considering new products. Patch testing new products on a small area, behind your ear or on your jaw, before full face application helps identify problematic products before they cause widespread acne. This 1 to 2 week trial prevents wasting money on products that trigger acne. The relationship between acne cosmetica and other acne factors is important. Someone might have both hormonal acne, from internal factors, and acne cosmetica, from products. Addressing both simultaneously, using acne-safe products plus treating hormonal acne medically, provides the best outcomes. Makeup artists and dermatologists can recommend acne-safe product alternatives for people who require makeup professionally. Many professional-grade acne-safe makeup lines exist specifically for people needing makeup without triggering acne. Guide 53, Acne Mechanica, Friction and Pressure-Related Acne. Acne mechanica results from friction, pressure, or occlusion of skin and can be prevented through environmental and behavioral modifications. Understanding acne mechanica helps you prevent this preventable form of acne. Acne mechanica appears where friction or pressure occurs, under helmet straps, where backpack straps compress skin, where tight athletic equipment contacts skin, or where repetitive hand-face contact occurs. This acne is localized to pressure-bearing areas rather than distributed across the face. Friction from repetitive skin-on-surface contact, athletes rubbing faces on towels, workers constantly resting their faces on hands, can trigger acne through mechanical irritation and follicle disruption. Occlusion, trapping sweat and bacteria under non-breathable materials, creates ideal conditions for acne. Wearing tight, non-breathable clothing or equipment increases acne in that area. Prevention strategies include wearing loose, breathable clothing, ensuring athletic equipment is clean, using protective barriers, adhesive taping where possible, between skin and friction sources, and maintaining good hygiene in high-friction areas. Post-exercise hygiene is crucial for athletes. Showering immediately after exercise, changing into clean clothes, and cleansing areas where equipment contacted skin helps prevent friction acne. Some athletes find that using antiperspirant before exercise reduces sweat-related friction and bacterial growth. Hairstyles causing friction, tight braids, tight buns, can trigger acne on the scalp and forehead. Occasionally loosening hairstyles, using gentler hair-holding methods, or alternating hairstyles reduces friction acne. Phone contact with your face transfers bacteria and causes friction acne on the jawline and cheek. Using earbuds or speakerphone when possible, cleaning your phone screen regularly, and taking breaks from phone use reduce this contact-related acne. For occupational friction acne, workers in certain industries, workplace modifications and protective equipment prevent acne. Ensuring clean, breathable protective equipment and maintaining good hygiene at work helps control occupational friction acne. Acne mechanica is often preventable through simple environmental modifications. Unlike acne requiring medications, friction acne responds to preventing the friction. This makes acne mechanica particularly frustrating when it occurs since prevention is often simpler than treatment. Guide 54: Drug-induced acne and medication side effects. Certain medications trigger or worsen acne as a side effect. Recognizing drug-induced acne allows you to work with prescribers to modify medications or manage acne while necessary medications are continued. Corticosteroids commonly trigger acne or worsen existing acne. Systemic corticosteroids, oral, are more likely to cause acne than topical steroids, though topical steroids applied to face can also trigger acne. Patients on chronic systemic corticosteroids often experience significant acne requiring aggressive treatment. If corticosteroids are necessary, combining them with acne treatment is often required. Lithium, used for bipolar disorder treatment, causes acne in many patients. The mechanism involves effects on follicular epithelium and sebaceous gland function. Acne from lithium is sometimes severe. Working with your psychiatrist on whether alternative mood stabilizers are possible, or combining lithium with aggressive acne treatment, might be necessary. Anabolic steroids cause severe acne in nearly everyone using them. Anabolic steroid use for performance enhancement causes acne that often requires isotretinoin for management. The acne is typically severe, widespread, and on the trunk as well as face. Hormonal contraceptives can either improve or worsen acne depending on the specific formulation. Progestins with androgenic properties, like levonorgestrel or norgestrol, might worsen acne, while progestins with minimal androgenic activity, like norgestimate or drospirenone, often improve acne. If birth control is worsening acne, switching to a formulation with less androgenic progestin often helps. Anti-seizure medications sometimes worsen acne through various mechanisms. Working with your neurologist if seizure medications are worsening acne might identify alternatives or necessitate aggressive acne management. Vitamin B12 supplementation can paradoxically worsen acne in some individuals through unknown mechanisms. If you take B12 supplements and notice acne worsening, discontinuing B12 might help. The menstrual cycle consists of phases with distinct hormonal profiles affecting acne. The menstrual phase, days 1 to 5, involves shedding of uterine lining with declining hormone levels. Many women experience least acne during this phase as hormones are low. The follicular phase, days 6 to 14, involves increasing estrogen as follicles develop. Estrogen rise typically improves skin as estrogen has protective effects. Many women notice clearest skin during this phase. Ovulation, day 14, involves hormonal surge of LH and FSH. Some women experience minor acne worsening around ovulation. The luteal phase, days 15 to 28, involves rising progesterone and maintained estrogen. This phase often brings worsening acne in hormone-sensitive women due to progesterone effects and androgen to estrogen ratio changes. Tracking your acne patterns against your menstrual cycle for 2 to 3 months reveals your personal pattern. Many women find breakouts clustered in the luteal phase, particularly the 5 to 7 days before menstruation. However, individual patterns vary significantly. Some women have no cyclical acne pattern, while others have severe luteal phase breakouts. Once you identify your cyclical pattern, strategic treatment timing can optimize results. If you break out mainly in the luteal phase, intensifying acne treatment frequency during this phase can prevent significant breakouts. For example, if you normally use salicylic acid 2 to 3 times weekly, you might increase to daily use during your high-risk luteal phase. This temporary intensification often prevents the severe breakouts that would otherwise occur. Planning professional treatments around your cycle optimizes results. Having a chemical peel or professional facial during your clear follicular phase when your skin is less inflamed and more resilient provides better results than during your breakout-prone luteal phase. Hormonal contraceptives can help by suppressing ovulation and stabilizing hormone levels. Many women find that switching to birth control pills with continuous hormone dosing, tricyclic or extended cycle pills that reduce or eliminate placebo weeks, significantly reduces cyclical acne by preventing the hormonal fluctuations driving breakouts. Spironolactone, antiandrogen, helps some women with cyclical acne by blocking androgen effects. However, effects are more modest for pure cyclical acne than for chronic hormonal acne. Dietary modifications might help cyclical acne through hormone metabolism. Some evidence suggests that supporting liver health through adequate nutrients supports estrogen metabolism. Consuming adequate B vitamins, magnesium, and fiber supports hormone metabolism. PMS supplements containing ingredients like calcium, magnesium, and vitamin B6 might help with luteal phase acne through their effects on hormone metabolism and inflammation. Some women find these supplements modestly helpful. Stress during the luteal phase exacerbates acne in many women. The luteal phase naturally involves slightly increased anxiety and mood sensitivity. Implementing additional stress management during this phase, extra exercise, meditation, or relaxation practices, can reduce acne by controlling stress hormonal interactions. Sleep quality often decreases in the luteal phase due to progesterone effects. Prioritizing sleep during this phase through good sleep hygiene, potentially with earlier bedtimes, supports skin health. Understanding your cyclical acne pattern allows realistic expectations and strategic planning. Rather than being frustrated by predictable breakouts, you can anticipate them and proactively manage them. This empowerment often improves both skin outcomes and psychological well-being around acne. Guide 52, Acne Cosmetica, Product-Induced Acne and Ingredient Avoidance. Acne cosmetica specifically refers to acne triggered or worsened by cosmetic products. Understanding this condition and identifying problematic ingredients prevents wasted time and money on ineffective acne treatments when the actual problem is product-induced acne. Acne cosmetica differs from typical acne in that stopping the offending product often resolves it completely, whereas typical acne persists despite good skin care. This distinction is diagnostically important. If your acne improves dramatically after discontinuing a specific product, acne cosmetica was likely the cause. Common culprits in acne cosmetica include foundations, particularly heavy, silicone-based ones, primers, concealer, powders, sunscreen, and heavy moisturizers. These products can clog pores through their occlusive nature or irritating ingredients. Specific ingredients commonly triggering acne cosmetica include dimethicone. Laser treatments require careful consideration for darker skin types. Many traditional lasers carry higher complication risk in darker skin, including post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation and depigmentation. Lasers specifically designed for darker skin types or lower fluence approaches are preferable. This is one area where working with dermatologists experienced in treating darker skin types is particularly important. Cultural attitudes toward acne and appearance affect treatment seeking and treatment consistency. Some cultures have strong stigma around acne, while others are more accepting. Understanding your cultural context and how it affects your response to acne helps manage psychological impact. Genetic predisposition to acne varies somewhat across ethnic backgrounds. Some populations have higher acne prevalence, though individual variation is substantial and environmental factors play large roles.
第2幕、裁きの重み。店は、上品な書で、菊と書かれた控えめな木製の看板で姿を現した、菊の花。こう、広しはその入り口の前に立っていた。蜂蜜色の木で作られた引き戸からは、高級感と特別感が静かに伝わってくる。障子越しには、朝の仕込みの音がかすかに聞こえた、まな板を叩く包丁のリズム、水が流れる音、鋼同士がぶつかる金属音。彼は到着の時間を入念に測った、午前10時47分。朝食の片付けが終わり、昼の準備に取り掛かるその狭間は、厨房が人手の必要を見極める絶妙なタイミングだ。引き戸を開ける彼の手は、わずかに震えていた。いらっしゃいませ。奥から自動的に声がかかり、慌ただしい足音が続いた。真新しい着物を着た若い女性が現れ、笑顔で迎えかけたが、コウの姿を見るとその笑みが一瞬で曇った。あ、すみません、おじさん。彼女は高齢の男性に使う砕けた呼び方でそう言った。それはコウの胸に小さな刃のように突き刺さった。お昼の営業は正午からなんです。求人の件で来ました。コウは声を乱さずに答えた。厨房スタッフの募集です。彼女の目は、擦り切れたカーディガン、年齢を感じさせる手、わずかに前かがみになった背中を素早く見回した。あ、少々お待ちください。彼女は奥へ引っ込み、コウは玄関先に配達員のように取り残された。店内は本気度を物語っていた。ヒノキの一枚板でできた長いカウンターは、すべての席が寸分の狂いもなく配置されている。カウンターの奥では厨房が輝いていた。磁気ストリップに並んだドイツ製の包丁、光を反射して小さな太陽のように輝く銅鍋。しつらえは現代的でありながら伝統への敬意を忘れていない若い世代がネオ解析と呼ぶスタイルだ。何の用だ。威厳を含んだ声が空気を切った。厨房から男が現れた。35歳くらいだろうか、 白衣は刃物のようにパリッとしている。シェフボー、トックはおしゃれに傾けられ、両腕には真剣に厨房を渡り歩いてきたことを物語る火傷と傷跡が刻まれていた。これが、この店の料理長なのだろ
う。Guide 41, Microneedling RF and Advanced Microneedling Technologies for Acne Scarring. Advanced microneedling technologies combine traditional microneedling with additional energy sources or techniques for enhanced results in acne scar treatment. Understanding these advanced options helps you select appropriate professional treatments. Radiofrequency, RF, microneedling combines microneedling with radiofrequency energy delivered through the needles. As needles penetrate skin, they deliver RF energy at depth, providing enhanced collagen stimulation compared to standard microneedling. The combination approach produces more dramatic results but with more significant post-treatment appearance changes. Recovery involves 5 to 7 days of significant redness and swelling compared to 3 to 5 days for standard microneedling. Microneedling depth significantly affects results and recovery. Shallow microneedling, 0.5 mm, primarily addresses surface concerns with minimal downtime. Medium depth, 1 to 1.5 mm, addresses scarring moderately with moderate downtime. Deep microneedling, 2.0 to 2.5 mm, addresses severe scarring most effectively but with significant recovery time and complication risks. Your practitioner determines appropriate depth based on scar severity and recovery tolerance. Fractional microneedling treats portions of skin rather than entire areas, leaving some skin untouched for faster healing. This approach provides good scar improvement with reduced downtime compared to full-face treatment. Multiple sequential treatments spaced 4 to 6 weeks apart provide cumulative improvements superior to single treatments. Most scar improvement appears over 3 to 6 months following each treatment as collagen remodels. Treatment plans typically involve 3 to 6 sessions. Post-treatment care optimizes results. Aggressive sun protection, SPF 50+, daily application, reapplication every 2 hours outdoors, is crucial during recovery. Healing serums with growth factors support skin recovery. Avoiding active ingredients during recovery week allows skin barrier to heal. Resuming actives cautiously after recovery supports ongoing improvement. Combining microneedling with other scar treatments, subcision, fillers, laser, often provide superior results to any single approach. Your dermatologist can recommend appropriate combinations for your specific scars. Guide 42, Emerging Probiotic and Postbiotic Skincare Research. Probiotic and postbiotic skincare represents an emerging frontier addressing acne through microbiome support. Understanding this emerging field helps you evaluate whether these approaches might benefit your skin. Topical probiotics contain live bacteria applied to skin. While the colonization potential of topical probiotics on skin is limited, skin has established microbiota that resists colonization. These products may provide benefit through bacterial metabolites and immune stimulation. Some evidence suggests certain probiotic strains reduce acne severity modestly. Postbiotics are metabolites produced by bacterial fermentation, essentially the waste products of probiotics with bioactive properties. Postbiotic serums contain these metabolites without live bacteria, avoiding stability and colonization concerns of live probiotics. Postbiotics show promise for reducing inflammation and supporting skin barrier. Fermented ingredients, products where plant ingredients have been fermented by beneficial bacteria, provide postbiotic-like benefits. These fermented products often have enhanced stability and penetration compared to non-fermented counterparts. Evidence for probiotics and postbiotics remains emerging rather than definitively proven. While some studies show modest benefits, high-quality large studies are limited. Probiotic and postbiotic skin care can supplement other treatments but shouldn't replace proven acne therapies. Quality matters significantly for probiotic products. High-quality products with documented effective strains are preferable to low-quality options. However, quality doesn't guarantee personal benefit. Guide 43: Artificial Intelligence and Personalized Acne Treatment. Artificial intelligence is beginning to transform dermatology through skin analysis and personalized treatment recommendations. Understanding these tools helps you evaluate whether AI-guided approaches might supplement your dermatology care. Reframing skin care as health maintenance rather than beauty obligation increases motivation for some people. Viewing skin care as caring for your body's largest organ similar to exercising or eating well helps maintain consistency even when acne is controlled. Celebrating milestones and achievements maintains motivation. Reaching certain milestones, 8 weeks of consistent routine, first month of clear skin, comedogenic and occlusive, clogging pores and promoting acne. Oil acne is often quite severe if exposure is chronic. Chloracne results from exposure to chlorinated hydrocarbons in chemical manufacturing. This is rare but when occurs, is severe. Chloracne is characterized by cystic acne and systemic symptoms from toxic chemical exposure. Prevention strategies for occupational acne include wearing protective equipment, gloves, long sleeves, face protection when possible, washing thoroughly at end-of-work shifts to remove chemicals from skin, changing out of contaminated clothing immediately, using workplace-provided safety measures and equipment, discussing with employers if exposures can be reduced or if different equipment can minimize exposure. Treating occupational acne while reducing exposures through workplace modifications is important. Standard acne treatments combined with occupational hygiene improvements provide best results. Workplace legal considerations matter if acne results from unsafe occupational exposures. In some jurisdictions, occupational skin diseases are covered under workers' compensation. Documenting occupational exposure history and acne onset can establish occupational causation. Guide 57: Asian Skin, Rosacea, and Acne in East Asian Populations. East Asian skin has specific characteristics affecting acne presentation and treatment response. Understanding these characteristics improves acne management in East Asian populations. East Asian skin often has different lipid composition and barrier characteristics compared to other populations. Some evidence suggests East Asian skin has higher ceramide content but different lipid organization, affecting both barrier function and acne development. Rosacea is increasingly recognized in East Asian populations, though historically was underdiagnosed. East Asian rosacea often presents as acne-like lesions, acne rosacea, potentially confused with bacterial acne. Recognizing rosacea as distinct from acne ensures appropriate treatment selection. Sebaceous gland characteristics may differ slightly across ethnic backgrounds, though individual variation exceeds group variation. Treatment intensity might require individualization based on individual skin characteristics rather than ethnic background. Post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation is very common in East Asian skin and requires aggressive prevention and treatment. Sun protection is particularly important. PIH treatments, vitamin C, azelaic acid, hydroquinone, are particularly relevant. Barrier function support might be particularly important for East Asian skin in certain climates. Adapting treatment intensity and moisturizing based on individual response rather than population averages is most accurate approach. Guide 58, Acne in LGBTQ+ populations, hormone therapy and transition-related acne. Transgender and non-binary individuals receiving hormone therapy often experience acne changes related to hormonal transition. Understanding these changes helps manage acne during transition. Testosterone-based hormone therapy, for transmasculine individuals, typically worsens acne initially due to increased androgens. Acne often develops or significantly worsens during the first 1 to 2 years of testosterone therapy. This is particularly challenging for individuals already prone to acne. Aggressive acne prevention and treatment during testosterone initiation is important. Some individuals benefit from starting acne treatment prophylactically before or as testosterone therapy begins. Estrogen-based hormone therapy, for transfeminine individuals, typically improves acne over time as androgens are suppressed. Many transfeminine individuals experience significant acne improvement within several months to a year of estrogen therapy. This improvement can be dramatic and psychologically significant. Spironolactone, commonly used alongside estrogen therapy for anti-androgen effects, has acne beneficial effects. The combination of spironolactone plus estrogen provides maximal acne improvement in transfeminine individuals. Timeline for hormone therapy acne effects is important to understand. Acne worsening from testosterone therapy might persist 1 to 2 years before stabilizing or improving. Setting realistic expectations prevents discouragement during this period. Psychological impact of acne during transition deserves acknowledgement. Acne during transition, when someone is often already managing significant life changes and body image adjustments, can cause additional distress. Aggressive acne management acknowledges this psychological weight. Working with dermatologists and endocrinologists familiar with transgender health improves care. Some clinicians are specifically experienced in managing acne in hormone therapy contexts. Guide 59, Acne Prevention in Acne-Prone Individuals, True Primary Prevention. True primary prevention prevents acne from developing in susceptible individuals before breakouts occur. While this doesn't apply to those already experiencing acne, understanding prevention helps younger individuals or those with family history prevent severe acne. Risk factors for developing acne include family history, strong genetic component, male sex, higher baseline androgens, and adolescent/young adult age. Individuals with all three risk factors have highest acne development risk. Primary prevention strategies include skincare routines starting in early adolescence, gentle cleansing, sun protection, use of non-comedogenic products, education about acne triggers and prevention, stress management techniques learned early, healthy diet emphasizing whole foods, adequate sleep, limiting skin trauma, not picking at skin, avoiding aggressive products. Non-comedogenic product selection starting early prevents product-induced acne. Teaching teenagers to evaluate skincare products and cosmetics prevents years of unnecessary acne from products. Early intervention at first signs of acne prevents progression to severe acne. Starting mild treatments, salicylic acid cleanser, at the very first breakout often prevents acne from worsening. This early treatment is simpler than treating established, clearer skin. Heat and humidity increase sebum production and promote bacterial growth, worsening acne. People living in tropical climates or hot, humid environments experience more significant acne than those in cool, dry climates. While you can't change your climate, understanding that heat worsens acne helps you implement compensatory strategies. Increase air conditioning use if possible. Use a humidifier in dry climates to prevent the skin barrier compromise that can paradoxically worsen acne. Keep skin cleaner during hot, humid times when sebum production is highest. Sweating creates moisture that promotes bacterial growth in pores. Athletes or people with active occupations experience acne worsening related to sweat. The solution is simple: shower immediately after sweating, change into clean clothes, and avoid touching your face during exercise. Exercise itself is beneficial for stress reduction and hormonal balance, so don't avoid it, just manage post-exercise hygiene properly. Friction from tight clothing, athletic equipment, or repetitive face touching, occupational hand-face contact, can trigger acne. Friction acne appears where contact occurs, under helmet straps, where backpack straps compress skin, on the jawline from phone contact. Wearing loose, breathable clothing, ensuring equipment is clean, and avoiding touching your face helps prevent friction acne. Occupational chemical exposure contributes to acne in certain professions. Workers in automotive, petrochemical, or metalworking industries' exposure to mineral oils, cutting fluids, and other chemicals experience acne, occupational acne. Wearing appropriate protective equipment, washing thoroughly after work, and changing out of contaminated clothing help prevent this exposure-related acne. Chlorine exposure worsens acne, particularly in swimmers. Chlorine is drying and irritating to acne-prone skin. Swimmers should rinse immediately after swimming to remove chlorine, wash hair to prevent chlorine transfer to facial skin, and use protective products before swimming if possible. Air pollution contains particulates and oxidative stressors that settle on skin, potentially worsening acne. People living in high-pollution areas experience more acne than those in low-pollution areas. While moving isn't feasible for most people, understanding pollution as a contributing factor helps. Using air purifiers indoors, minimizing outdoor time during high-pollution days, and thorough daily cleansing to remove particulates helps mitigate pollution effects. Secondhand smoke exposure contains numerous irritants and oxidative stressors. While not as significant as direct smoking, secondhand smoke exposure is associated with worse acne. Avoiding secondhand smoke exposure is beneficial. Stress from work, relationships, or other sources increases cortisol, promoting inflammation and acne. High-stress occupations correlate with worse acne. Implementing stress management is therefore essential. Exercise, meditation, adequate sleep, and time away from work all reduce work-related stress and its acne effects. Blue light from screens, phones, computers, tablets, may contribute to acne through unknown mechanisms, though evidence is still emerging. Some evidence suggests blue light increases inflammatory markers. Limiting screen time, using blue light filters on devices, and taking frequent breaks from screens might help, particularly for those with screen-heavy occupations. Hard water, high mineral content, may contribute to acne through various mechanisms. Installing a water softener or using a shower filter might help if you have very hard water, though evidence is limited. At minimum, thorough rinsing after cleansing ensures no mineral buildup remains. Tap water quality varies by location. Some tap water contains significant levels of chlorine or other chemicals potentially irritating to acne-prone skin. Using filtered water for rinsing after cleansing or using distilled water as a final rinse might help those with particularly sensitive skin. Hormonal disruption from endocrine-disrupting chemicals in products and the environment contributes to acne. Bisphenol A, BPA, and phthalates in some plastics can disrupt hormones. Using BPA-free bottles and containers, reducing plastic use, and choosing natural products when possible reduces exposure to potential endocrine disruptors. Occupational stress combined with other factors creates a synergistic acne worsening effect. Someone working a stressful job in a hot, humid environment while wearing work clothing that causes friction experiences multiple acne-promoting factors simultaneously. Addressing modifiable factors helps mitigate cumulative effects. Understanding your specific environmental and occupational exposures allows you to make targeted changes. If heat and humidity worsen your acne, cooling strategies help. If your occupation involves chemical exposure, protective equipment helps. If stress is primary, stress management helps. Identifying your specific environmental contributors guides your approach to minimizing their acne impact. Guide 33: Advanced Retinoid Protocols and Optimization Strategies. Retinoids represent some of the most powerful acne and anti-aging treatments available, but optimizing their use requires understanding advanced protocols and strategies beyond basic application. Mastering retinoid use transforms results. Retinoid strength exists on a spectrum from gentlest, over-the-counter retinol, to most potent, prescription tretinoin. Over-the-counter retinol at 0.25 to 0.3% concentration is appropriate for first-time retinoid users. After establishing tolerance over 8 to 12 weeks, you might advance to stronger formulations. Retinol, retinaldehyde, at 0.05 to 0.1% concentration offers intermediate strength between retinol and tretinoin. Prescription retinoids include tretinoin, Retin-A, at 0.025 to 0.1%, adapalene, Differin, at 0.1%, and tazarotene at 0.025 to 0.1%. The difference between 0.025% and 0.1% tretinoin is substantial in terms of strength and irritation potential. The start low, go slow principle maximizes retinoid tolerance. Begin with the lowest concentration at the lowest frequency, 2 to 3 times weekly. Resist the temptation to speed up progression. After 4 weeks at your current concentration and frequency, assess tolerance. If you're experiencing minimal irritation and want faster improvement, increase frequency to 3 to 4 times weekly. After another 4 weeks, increase to 5 to 6 times weekly. After another 4 weeks, use nightly. Only after reaching nightly use at current concentration should you consider increasing concentration. This progression takes 12+ weeks but maximizes adaptation and minimizes retinization phase severity. The retinization phase, temporary redness, dryness, peeling, and potential acne worsening, is unavoidable but manageable. Rather than viewing retinization as treatment failure, recognize it as adaptation to a powerful treatment or trigger acne. The ingredients matter significantly. Lightweight hydrating ingredients like hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and humectants hydrate without being occlusive or pore clogging. Niacinamide hydrates while also having acne-fighting properties. Centella asiatica, SICA, soothes irritation and supports skin barrier function. Ceramides strengthen your skin barrier, which is particularly important when using strong acne treatments. Avoid heavy oils and butters if you have acne-prone skin. Coconut oil, shea butter, and petroleum jelly can clog pores in susceptible individuals. However, some facial oils specifically designed for acne-prone skin can be beneficial. Jojoba oil, squalane oil, and rosehip seed oil are lightweight and non-comedogenic for most people. If you choose to use facial oil, use sparingly, just a few drops mixed into your moisturizer or applied as the last step of your routine. Texture matters when choosing a moisturizer for acne-prone skin. Lightweight gels absorb quickly and won't leave your skin feeling greasy. Hydrating lotions provide more hydration than gels while still being lightweight. Creams are heavier but may be necessary during winter or if your skin is severely dry from acne treatments. Everyone's needs are different. Experiment to find what works for you. Application technique is important. Apply moisturizer to slightly damp skin immediately after cleansing or applying treatments. This allows the moisturizer to lock in hydration from the water on your skin. Use about a quarter-sized amount for your entire face. Warm it between your palms, then gently press it into your skin using your fingertips. Don't rub or massage aggressively, as this can irritate acne lesions. Daytime and nighttime moisturizing might differ. During the day, use a lightweight gel or lotion moisturizer that won't make your skin feel greasy under makeup or throughout the day. Many people use a sunscreen as their daytime moisturizer since sunscreen provides hydration and protection simultaneously. At night, you can use a slightly richer moisturizer if desired, though many people use the same moisturizer day and night. If your skin is very dry from acne treatments, you might use the layering or sandwich method. Apply your treatment, retinoid, benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, wait 20 minutes, apply moisturizer, wait a few minutes, then apply another thin layer of moisturizer. This significantly reduces irritation and dryness while maintaining treatment efficacy. In winter or dry climates, increase moisturizing frequency or richness. You might apply moisturizer twice daily or use a richer nighttime formula. Some people add a facial oil, just a few drops, over their moisturizer for extra hydration during very dry periods. In summer or humid climates, you might reduce moisturizer richness, using only a lightweight gel. If your skin is extremely oily and acne-prone, you might feel you don't need moisturizer. However, most very oily skin is actually dehydrated. The skin is overproducing oil to compensate for internal dehydration. Using a lightweight hydrating moisturizer often actually reduces oil production by satisfying your skin's hydration needs. Sunscreen functions as both protection and moisturizer. Many quality sunscreens for daily use include hydrating ingredients. Use a sunscreen as your daytime moisturizer, applying it after your morning skincare routine and before makeup. Reapply every 2 hours if you'll be in the sun, or use a sunscreen powder for convenient reapplication over makeup. Hydrating masks once or twice weekly provide intense hydration supplementing your regular moisturizer. Sheet masks or cream masks with hydrating ingredients like hyaluronic acid, glycerin, or honey can be applied for 10 to 20 minutes, then removed. This boosts hydration without requiring daily changes to your routine. It's possible to over-moisturize. Applying excessive amounts or using too rich formulas can clog pores and worsen acne. Use appropriate amounts, about quarter-sized for your face, and choose formulations suitable for your skin type. If your acne worsens after starting a new moisturizer, discontinue it and try a different product rather than assuming moisturizer itself is the problem. Guide 11. Sun Protection and UV Damage Prevention for Acne-Prone and Treated Skin. Sun protection is non-negotiable for anyone with acne or using acne treatments, yet it's frequently neglected. Understanding UV damage, sunscreen types, and proper application is essential for protecting your skin from damage while treating acne. UV radiation from the sun damages skin through multiple mechanisms. UVB rays cause sunburn and skin cancer. UVA rays penetrate deeply, causing aging, wrinkles, and skin cancer. Both types of UV radiation increase inflammation, which worsens acne. Additionally, UV exposure causes post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, dark marks remaining after acne heals, to darken significantly and persist longer. Without sun protection, acne marks that might fade within 3 to 4 months can persist for a year or longer. Many acne treatments increase photosensitivity, making skin more susceptible to sun damage. Retinoids significantly increase UV sensitivity. Salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide cause mild photosensitivity. Chemical exfoliants, AHAs, BHAs, increase sun sensitivity. Vitamin C also increases sensitivity in some formulations. Using any of these treatments without sun protection significantly increases sun damage risk and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Sunscreen comes in 2 main types: mineral, physical, and chemical. Mineral sunscreens contain zinc oxide or titanium dioxide, which reflect UV rays. They're generally well tolerated, work immediately upon application, and rarely cause irritation. However, they can leave a white cast on skin and may feel heavy. Chemical sunscreens contain organic compounds that absorb UV rays and convert them to heat. They're typically lightweight and invisible on skin but may cause irritation in sensitive individuals and require application 15 minutes before sun exposure to be effective. For acne-prone skin, sunscreens labeled non-comedogenic or for acne-prone skin are essential. Many facial sunscreens are specifically formulated to be lightweight and non-clogging. Combination sunscreens containing both mineral and chemical ingredients often provide the best balance of effectiveness and wearability for acne-prone skin. SPF, sun protection factor, indicates protection against UVB rays. SPF 15 blocks about 93% of UVB rays, SPF 30 blocks about 97%, and SPF 50 blocks about 98%. For daily use with acne-prone skin, SPF 30 is the minimum recommended. SPF 50 provides slightly better protection if you'll be outside for extended periods. However, SPF rating says nothing about UVA protection. Ensure your sunscreen is broad spectrum, protecting against both UVA and UVB rays. Proper sunscreen application is crucial. Most people don't apply enough. You should use about 1/4 teaspoon, 5 milliliters, for your entire face. Many people use far less, reducing actual protection significantly. Warm the sunscreen between your palms and gently press it into your skin. Apply it as the final step of your morning skincare routine, before makeup if you wear it. Daily sunscreen application. For example, establish stable benzoyl peroxide use for 4 weeks before adding salicylic acid to your routine. Use complementary treatments on different parts of your routine when possible. For example, use salicylic acid cleanser in the morning, brief contact, mild treatment, and benzoyl peroxide leave-on at night, extended contact, potentially more irritating. This separation minimizes cumulative irritation. Monitor for excessive irritation. If combining treatments causes significant redness, dryness, peeling, or sensitivity beyond what either treatment alone causes, reduce frequency of one or both treatments. You can use both treatments but at lower frequencies, for example, benzoyl peroxide once daily instead of twice daily, or salicylic acid 2 to 3 times weekly instead of daily. The sandwich method reduces irritation when combining treatments. Apply your first treatment, perhaps benzoyl peroxide, wait 20 minutes, apply moisturizer, then apply your second treatment, perhaps retinoid. This dilutes treatment somewhat and reduces irritation while maintaining efficacy. Some combinations should be avoided or approached cautiously. Vitamin C and benzoyl peroxide together can reduce vitamin C effectiveness, so apply these at different times. Retinoids and strong chemical exfoliants used on the same evening can cause excessive irritation. Separate these if combining. Benzoyl peroxide with niacinamide is generally fine, though separating them, benzoyl peroxide at night, niacinamide in morning moisturizer, is easier. Assessment of combination therapy effectiveness requires patience. Most people need 8 to 12 weeks of consistent combination therapy to determine if it's working well. Acne doesn't improve overnight. Allow adequate time for evaluation. Adjusting combinations based on response is important. If one component seems essential while another isn't providing obvious benefit, you might discontinue the less beneficial component. Conversely, if you're experiencing insufficient improvement, you might increase one component's frequency or concentration, or add an additional treatment, perhaps adding retinoid to an existing benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid combination. Professional guidance is valuable when considering combination therapy for severe acne. Your dermatologist can recommend appropriate combinations, warn about potential interactions, and guide introduction sequencing. Don't hesitate to discuss combination therapy approaches with your dermatologist. Guide 24, Understanding and Managing Fungal Acne, Malassezia folliculitis. Fungal acne, more accurately called Malassezia folliculitis or Pityrosporum folliculitis, is often misdiagnosed as bacterial acne. This condition presents similarly to acne but results from yeast overgrowth rather than bacterial infection, requiring different treatment approaches. Understanding this condition prevents prolonged ineffective treatment with standard acne medications. Malassezia is a naturally occurring yeast on human skin. In most people, it colonizes skin without causing problems. However, in some individuals, conditions favor Malassezia overgrowth, leading to follicle inflammation and fungal acne appearance. Unlike bacterial acne caused by Cutibacterium acnes, fungal acne results from yeast proliferation. Fungal acne typically appears as uniform, small pustules, often in clusters on the back, chest, and shoulders, though facial fungal acne occurs. The pustules are often quite uniform in size and appearance, less variable than typical bacterial acne. Fungal acne is often very itchy or uncomfortable, more so than typical acne. It often appears or worsens after antibiotic courses, as antibiotic elimination of competing bacteria allows malassezia to proliferate unopposed. Several factors promote malassezia overgrowth. Warm, humid environments favor yeast growth, explaining why fungal acne often worsens in summer or in humid climates. Excessive sweating creates favorable conditions. Wearing tight, non-breathable clothing traps moisture and heat, promoting yeast overgrowth. Immunosuppression or diabetes can promote yeast overgrowth. Recent antibiotic courses allow malassezia to proliferate. Oil-based products and heavy moisturizers can promote yeast growth in susceptible individuals. Diagnosing fungal acne requires suspicion. If your acne doesn't respond to standard acne treatments, doesn't respond to antibiotics, or started after antibiotics, fungal acne is possible. Your dermatologist can perform a KOH, potassium hydroxide, preparation or fungal culture to confirm malassezia, though clinical diagnosis is often sufficient. Standard bacterial acne treatments are ineffective for fungal acne because they don't address yeast. Benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid have minimal effect on malassezia. Antibiotics don't treat yeast. Retinoids don't specifically treat yeast. Using these treatments on fungal acne can be frustrating. You follow a good acne regimen but see no improvement because the underlying cause isn't bacterial. Topical antifungals effectively treat fungal acne. Ketoconazole, available in shampoos and creams, kills malassezia. Apply 2% ketoconazole cream to affected areas daily. Many people use ketoconazole shampoo on body areas, lathering and leaving it on for 5 to 10 minutes before rinsing. Ketoconazole is gentle and suitable for frequent use. Zinc pyrithione is another topical antifungal commonly found in anti-dandruff shampoos. At 1 to 2% concentration, applied daily, it reduces malassezia and can improve fungal acne. Like ketoconazole, it's gentle and suitable for long-term use. Selenium sulfide is a strong topical antifungal traditionally used for fungal skin conditions. At 2.5% concentration, available by prescription, applied daily, selenium sulfide effectively treats fungal acne. However, some people find it irritating or have sensitivity, limiting its use in some cases. For extensive fungal acne or fungal acne resistant to topical antifungals, oral antifungals may be necessary. Fluconazole is a systemic antifungal taken orally. Typical dosing for fungal acne is 50 to 100 mg daily for 2 to 4 weeks, or alternatively, 200 mg weekly for several weeks. Oral fluconazole effectively treats extensive fungal acne and reaches areas topical antifungals cannot. However, oral antifungals can have side effects and require more medical supervision than topicals. Itraconazole is another systemic antifungal option, sometimes used as an alternative to fluconazole. Dosing and duration vary based on specific protocols and severity. Additional strategies for fungal acne management include addressing contributing factors. Wear breathable, moisture-wicking clothing. Shower promptly after sweating. Keep skin clean and dry. Use gentle, minimal skin care. Avoid heavy oils and occlusive moisturizers. Live and dry environments when possible or use a dehumidifier. These environmental modifications reduce conditions favoring yeast overgrowth. Niacinamide may provide supplementary benefit for fungal acne, as it has mild antifungal properties and reduces sebum production. Includable treatments, typically 3 to 6, provide progressive improvement. Laser resurfacing works for all scar types but is most effective for shallow scars and ice pick scars. Dermal fillers inject material beneath scars to fill depressions temporarily. Different fillers last varying lengths. Some last 6 months, others 1 to 2 years. This approach works well for ice pick and boxcar scars but requires repeat treatments. Filler results are immediate, making this attractive for short-term improvement. Microneedling creates controlled microinjuries, stimulating collagen production and remodeling scarred tissue. Multiple sessions, typically 4 to 6, provide progressive scar improvement. Microneedling works for all scar types and is relatively affordable compared to laser treatments. Chemical peels can improve shallow scars through repeated treatments. TCA, trichloroacetic acid, peels at medium depth can improve scar appearance, though results are less dramatic than laser or microneedling. Treatment selection depends on scar type, depth, and individual factors. Dermatologists typically recommend combination approaches, perhaps subcision combined with microneedling, or laser resurfacing combined with fillers. Severe, extensive scarring might warrant multiple treatment types performed sequentially. Realistic expectations are essential. Most scars can be significantly improved but rarely completely eliminated. Even after multiple treatments, mild scarring typically remains. However, significant improvement is usually achievable with appropriate treatments. Guide 13: Face Masks and Professional Facials for Acne Management. Face masks and professional facials supplement your daily skincare routine, providing concentrated treatments and professional expertise. Understanding various mask types and facial treatments helps you select appropriate options for your skin concerns. Clay masks absorb excess oil and impurities, making them ideal for oily, acne-prone skin. Green clay and kaolin clay are particularly effective. These masks draw out sebum, bacteria, and impurities from pores. Use clay masks 1 to 2 times weekly for 10 to 15 minutes on clean skin. Apply evenly, avoiding the eye area. As the mask dries, you'll feel slight tightening as oil is extracted. Rinse with lukewarm water and follow with moisturizer, as clay masks can be drying. Sheet masks infused with acne-fighting ingredients like salicylic acid, tea tree oil, or niacinamide provide targeted treatment and hydration simultaneously. Apply sheet masks to clean skin for 15 to 20 minutes, then remove and pat remaining serum into skin. Use 2 to 3 times weekly. Sheet masks are convenient, mess-free, and come in numerous formulations targeting specific concerns. Hydrating masks with hyaluronic acid, glycerin, or ceramides balance skin and prevent overdrying from acne treatments. These masks are essential if your acne treatment regimen is causing excessive dryness. Use hydrating masks 1 to 2 times weekly, particularly on days when you're using strong actives like retinoids or chemical exfoliants. Mud masks similar to clay masks draw impurities from pores while providing mineral content. Some formulations include additional active ingredients. Use similarly to clay masks, 1 to 2 times weekly for 10 to 15 minutes. Charcoal masks draw impurities from deep within pores. Use sparingly, perhaps monthly, if you have very oily skin. Avoid if your skin is dry or sensitive. Overnight masks are left on overnight and act as intensive treatments. Some are essentially very rich moisturizers, while others contain actives like retinol or acids. These work well for providing intensive treatment without time constraints. Apply as your final nighttime step and sleep with the mask on. Spot masks apply highly concentrated treatments to specific areas rather than your entire face. These are useful when some areas are more problematic than others. Apply to clean skin and leave on as directed. Important mask principles. Never use multiple mask types on the same day. Choose one mask per skincare session. Always follow mask application with appropriate moisturizer, as masks can be drying. Start with masks once weekly, increasing frequency only as your skin demonstrates tolerance. Don't leave masks on longer than recommended. Longer application doesn't mean better results and risks overdrying. Masks are supplements to your core routine, not replacements for daily cleansing and treatment. Professional facials go beyond at-home masks, utilizing professional strength products, specialized equipment, and esthetician expertise. A typical acne-focused facial includes cleansing, exfoliation, extraction, treatment mask, and moisturizer application. The extraction component, professional removal of comedones, provides benefits impossible to achieve safely at home. Hydrofacial uses suction technology to extract impurities from pores without harsh manual extraction. A spiral tip applies suction while simultaneously infusing treatment serums. Hydrofacials provide immediate visible improvement, particularly for comedones. Most people see results after a single treatment, with cumulative benefits after 4 to 6 treatments performed monthly. Chemical peel facials use professional strength acids, glycolic acid, salicylic acid, or lactic acid, to exfoliate multiple skin layers. Superficial peels cause mild redness and slight flaking but require no downtime. Medium peels cause more significant exfoliation and require several days of recovery. Chemical peels improve acne, texture, and hyperpigmentation significantly. Monthly superficial peels or quarterly medium peels provide excellent results. Blue light therapy facials use specific light wavelengths to kill acne-causing bacteria. Blue light, around 415 nanometers wavelength, is particularly effective against Cutibacterium acnes. Treatments typically last 15 to 20 minutes. Most treatment plans include 6 to 8 sessions, sometimes combined with red light therapy for inflammation reduction. Blue light therapy is particularly valuable for those seeking non-chemical treatment or for bacterial acne resistant to other treatments. Microdermabrasion facials use fine crystals or a diamond tip to physically exfoliate skin. This removes dead skin cells, unclogs pores, and stimulates collagen production. Results are immediate visible skin smoothing. Regular microdermabrasion, monthly, maintains clear skin and improves texture. Oxygen facials infuse pressurized oxygen with serums deep into skin. While marketed aggressively, evidence for exceptional benefits is limited. However, many people report improved hydration and glow after oxygen facials. Dermaplane facials use a sterile blade to remove fine facial hair and dead skin cells. This provides exfoliation and hair removal simultaneously. Results are immediate, smooth, bright skin. However, dermaplane isn't appropriate for acne lesions. Laser facials use laser technology for exfoliation, collagen stimulation, and targeted treatment of specific concerns. Fractional laser facials are gentler than full laser resurfacing and provide results with minimal downtime. Professional facials are most effective when combined with consistent home skincare. Monthly professional treatments combined with daily, even when staying indoors, is important when using acne treatments. Window glass blocks most UVB rays but not UVA rays, meaning significant UV damage can occur through windows. If you're at a desk near a window or driving frequently, you're receiving substantial UV exposure even without being outdoors. Sunscreen reapplication is necessary if you're outside for extended periods. Reapply every 2 hours, or immediately after swimming or sweating. For convenient reapplication over makeup, use sunscreen powder, sunscreen mist, or simply reapply your liquid sunscreen gently over makeup. Additional sun protection measures supplement sunscreen. Wear protective clothing, long sleeves, pants, and hats when possible. Sunglasses protect the delicate eye area and surrounding skin. Seek shade during peak UV hours, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., when UV intensity is highest. Even with perfect sunscreen use, additional protection measures are valuable. Vitamin D production requires some UV exposure, so complete sun avoidance isn't necessary or healthy. However, brief incidental sun exposure during daily activities provides adequate vitamin D, while protecting skin involves consistent sunscreen use and protective measures during extended outdoor activities. Sunscreen ingredients sometimes interact with other skincare products. Benzoyl peroxide can reduce some sunscreen ingredient effectiveness. Apply sunscreen after benzoyl peroxide and wait a few minutes before reapplying other products. Generally, sunscreen should be your final skincare step before makeup. If you develop a sunburn despite sunscreen use, cool compresses, hydration, and soothing products like aloe vera help. Avoid further sun exposure until healed. Severe sunburns are dangerous and should be treated seriously. However, if you're using appropriate sunscreen correctly and minimizing peak sun exposure, severe sunburns should be rare. Guide 12. Treating post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation and acne scarring. After acne heals, two primary complications can persist: post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, dark marks, and physical scarring. Understanding these conditions and the various treatment approaches available is essential for achieving truly clear skin, not just clear of active acne but also free from acne's lasting marks. Post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, PIH, appears as flat, dark patches or spots where acne was previously present. These marks result from inflammation triggering excess melanin production in healing skin. PIH is particularly common in individuals with darker skin tones and in areas that received more inflammation or trauma. Unlike active acne, PIH doesn't involve bacteria or require acne-specific treatments. It requires treatments targeting melanin and pigmentation. Understanding PIH timeline is important for realistic expectations. Most PIH gradually fades naturally over 6 to 12 months with consistent sun protection, even without treatment. However, this timeline can feel unacceptably long, motivating people to pursue active treatments. The good news is that numerous treatments significantly accelerate PIH fading. Sunscreen is the foundational PIH treatment. UV exposure directly darkens hyperpigmentation, extending the timeline for natural fading. Using SPF 30+ daily and avoiding sun exposure accelerates PIH resolution dramatically. Some PIH that might take 12 months to fade with poor sun protection might fade within 3 to 4 months with strict sun protection. Vitamin C serums brighten hyperpigmentation and even skin tone. L-ascorbic acid at 15 to 20% concentration is most effective, though magnesium ascorbyl phosphate and other stabilized forms also work. Apply vitamin C serum daily in the morning before sunscreen. Results typically appear after 4 to 8 weeks of consistent use. Vitamin C also provides antioxidant protection and stimulates collagen production as a bonus benefit. Niacinamide reduces post-inflammatory redness and even skin tone. At 4 to 5% concentration in moisturizers or serums, applied daily, niacinamide shows improvements in PIH within 4 to 8 weeks. Niacinamide is gentle, suitable for even very sensitive skin, and works well in combination with other treatments. Azelaic acid is particularly effective for PIH. At 15 to 20% concentration, applied twice daily, azelaic acid reduces melanin production and even skin tone. Prescription azelaic acid, Azalex, Phenacea, is more potent than over-the-counter versions. Many dermatologists recommend azelaic acid specifically for PIH management. Results typically appear within 4 to 8 weeks. Kojic acid inhibits melanin production. Available in serums and creams at 1 to 2% concentration, applied daily, kojic acid gradually lightens hyperpigmentation. Results take 4 to 8 weeks of consistent use. Kojic acid is generally well tolerated but can cause mild irritation in some individuals. Hydroquinone is a prescription bleaching agent highly effective for hyperpigmentation. It directly inhibits melanin production. Prescription hydroquinone typically ranges from 2 to 4% strength, applied twice daily to affected areas. Results appear within 4 to 12 weeks. However, hydroquinone should not be used continuously for more than 3 to 4 months without medical supervision, as extended use can cause paradoxical darkening or an uncommon condition called achranosis. Hydroquinone is not suitable for everyone and requires dermatologist prescription and monitoring. Chemical peels accelerate PIH resolution. Superficial peels with glycolic acid or salicylic acid remove pigmented surface skin, revealing lighter skin underneath. Monthly superficial peels combined with daily topical treatments significantly accelerate PIH fading. Medium-depth peels provide more dramatic but riskier results and are typically only performed for severe PIH. Laser treatments effectively target hyperpigmentation. Q-switched lasers are specifically designed to break up melanin pigment, with different wavelengths targeting different pigment depths. These treatments provide results in 4 to 6 sessions, sometimes fewer for responsive PIH. However, laser treatment is expensive and carries risks of complications in darker skin types. IPL, intense pulsed light, therapy also addresses pigmentation effectively. Microdermabrasion physically removes pigmented surface skin through mechanical abrasion. Performed monthly, combined with topical treatments, it accelerates PIH resolution. However, it's less powerful than laser treatments and typically requires more sessions. Combination approaches yield best results. Most dermatologists recommend combining daily topical treatments, vitamin C, azelaic acid, or hydroquinone, with monthly professional treatments, chemical peels or laser. This dual approach treats PIH from multiple angles, achieving faster, more complete resolution. Acne scarring is a more permanent complication than PIH. Scarring results from significant inflammation destroying collagen, resulting in physical indentations or elevation of the skin. There are three main types of acne scars: ice pick scars, deep, narrow indentations; boxcar scars, wider, flat-bottomed indentations; and rolling scars, wave-like depressions. Prevention is the most effective scar treatment. Avoiding picking, squeezing, or extracting pimples prevents scarring. Treating acne aggressively prevents deep inflammation that causes scarring. Taking acne seriously and treating it promptly prevents severe scarring. For existing scars, multiple treatment options exist, though complete elimination is often impossible. The goal is significant improvement. Topical treatments are largely ineffective for true scarring, as scarring involves structural damage that topical products can't reverse. However, improving overall skin texture and treating associated hyperpigmentation can make scars less noticeable. Subcision is a minor surgical procedure where a needle is inserted under the scar, breaking the fibrous tissue causing the depression. This allows collagen to regenerate and fill the scar. Subcision works best for rolling scars and tethered scars. Results appear gradually over 6 to 12 months as new collagen forms. Laser resurfacing removes thin layers of skin, smoothing scars. Fractional laser resurfacing